we're good to.
Did you just get that? I got that like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
We were in the middle of talking, Peter. She didn't want to be rude.
Exactly, Peter.
Well, I just assumed everybody saw it.
I thought it was just me who got it because I was the host, but I suppose.
Oh.
Okay, so we're good. So we're good to go. Great.
We're great. Okay, so this is the one that we got. I guess we can answer in whatever order. We might need a little time to think it through. The one question that we got was, and it's kind of vague, is what was your most embarrassing moment? And I don't know if that means in your life or if that means musically or
most embarrassing moment. I mean, I embarrass myself when I walk out my front door every day. So
I think it was the cathedral that we were playing in, and we were just about to start our set, and Jacob comes up to me and he's like, Anna, you know there's a tear in your shirt, right? I was like, what? He's like, there's a hole in the back of your shirt.
I forgot about that.
I was like, don't worry, it's not bad enough to like really worry about, but like it's there. I was like, oh, thank you for letting me know, but there was nothing I could really do about it at that point. But that was a little bit embarrassing.
My one-size-fits-all face while I'm playing is like, not necessarily my most embarrassing thing, but the thing that like I'm always like most self-conscious about. I'm like, oh, he looks so angry. But
every
also,
picture of Jacob playing.
But also, what was that? I think it was St. Thomas More, because it was like one of the first tile floors that we had played on. My drum set sliding away from me as I'm playing. It was like, no, get back.
For example, I forget the lyrics to things all the time, and for one or two of the locations for our tour, we had like our set list up on one of the speakers, and that was like what I used to reference like as far as like what was coming next. And then because it was already there, I put a few lyrics that I consistently forgot on it, so that I could just like look over for a second and remember where I was supposed to be.
Did someone find out? You looked into the audience and there was someone looking at you just shaking their head. I know what you did.
Like the Ryan Gosling and the papyrus. Like,
yes.
I've had a couple times when my guitar strap like popped off and my guitar just like fell, and I had just act like nothing was happening.
Everything is fine.
Everything is okay.
I feel like it's so funny when people come to like shows or just any kind of performing like show, and they want to take photos and they mean the best, but like especially if like you're singing or you're playing or like if you're dancing, like most of the time you don't look good because you're focusing on the sound, you're focusing on like whatever exactly. So it's just like
or in my case, anger.
Just extreme concentration.
I also like I make the worst guitar faces. Like there are so many great pictures of like famous rock and roll guitarists that are like, you know, like making the coolest face, like, and I just don't. I like I don't even know what it does, but I'm just up there like I'm trying so hard to like focus and nail my part that I just have no control over what is happening. And I just I think there was a performance we did where I think it was Anna where Anna watched us play, like just the three of us, and then after like the first half of our set, I feel like I distinctly remember her saying, like, can you guys not look like you want to kill yourselves? I'm pretty sure, like, or it was something to that effect.
One comes to mind from a performance. I think it was...
Which performance?
I'm thinking it is one of the ones at St. Thomas More, I think, in
Which
Pittsburgh. Okay, I don't remember, but I think we were playing. We had just come out, maybe to start the second half set, and we were gonna do ukulele bits, like we do, always like group them together. And I think we went through like the entire song.
And the ukulele was not plugged in.
The ukulele was not plugged in.
I forgot about that too.
Yep. And we finished it, and like people are very politely applauding, and then I'm like, oh my gosh.
Didn't you also one time plug it in and then forget to turn it up?
I don't know. I have a problem with switching instruments, okay? Because I always turn I think that was a guitar. Brighton. I think I was switching back to guitar from the ukulele.
That was at Brighton.
And I turned the amp all the way down so there wouldn't be a popping sound. I plugged in the guitar and did not turn it on. That was for To the Heights. It was like how we opened it, wasn't it? We opened that show with To the Heights, and Anna's in the back of the church being like, why did this sound so bad?
Right.
And it's because the guitar was totally like down. Like I could hear it because it was in front of me, but it was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah. I think it's just not. I don't know why.
We finished it, and I was literally like, go listen to the real thing because it's so much better than what we just did.
Also, I just imagine like what all of those people heard was only you at the time going, won't you come on a journey? Like they were all probably just
no guitar, no nothing.
They were
just
like
voice. And then eventually drums, and then eventually electric guitar. We got there eventually.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So there was something there. Like you could tell the thing, but what was supposed to be happening wasn't super clear. So
that was pretty embarrassing. That's probably the most embarrassing Branches thing was that Brighton first opening number.
There was one time when we were playing at a church, and as we do, and someone gave me
from time to time.
Someone gave me a prayer shawl, and there was a gravel driveway that we parked our cars in, and I don't know if anyone saw this, and I hope they didn't. This lady gave me the prayer shawl. I was taking it to my car, and I just dropped it in the gravel, and this went everywhere, and it was all over it, and I felt so bad. I just very quickly I threw my guitar in the car and threw the prayer shawl on top of it, and then my guitar case had this dust all over it. And then, and I walked.
That was also Brighton.
That was also Brighton. That was.
Sorry, Brighton. Sorry, we're a mess.
Oh my God.
I hope no one from Brighton watches.